Oh my god. Well, let's do this. What to do when you slack off, right? Well, what's the answer? You keep going. That's simple. Yeah, room's a mess. Sorry. Nice view though. Always, every night. And now it's 11:34. 22. 22nd, sorry. August 22nd, 2024. And I gotta tell you, I slacked off many times. Mostly on what I was doing right now. I've already done 40 push-ups. Right now you just saw 20, but previous to that, I had done 20 as well. Let's say a goal that I would have is basically doing 100 hard reps, like repetitions of an exercise that could be considered hard, and making a video every day. When I promised myself that I would do this, it was because of a guy. And I've already talked about him in this channel, but his name's Tisha. The thing is, he made consistent content. And I really admired that because that is something that I wanted to do. Like make consistent daily content about my progress, for example. Whatever it was, lessons that I learned, something that I would want people to know, things that I had realized, and simply things that are essential that people should know, things that can really improve your life if you adopt them, beliefs, whatever it is, simply thoughts and well-constructed arguments, you could say. It's more than that, but that's kind of what it was. I hope that was 10. I don't know if I counted wrong because I was talking, but yeah, 50 more to go. And yeah, he made consistent content, and I was like, hey, I want to do that as well. Like, and yeah, I started doing it. I did it for 3 days, and yeah, of course, I always have ideas of what I could talk about, and when I talk about a very specific topic, I'm reminded of something else that I could also talk about, like something else that I've thought about, something else that I would love to teach whoever's watching this, because it has helped me, not because I'm arrogant or I think that I'm like a super wise person who has things to teach you or that you have a lot to learn from me, Not that. But, yeah, just maybe simply making videos of things that I'm realizing throughout the journey that I'm undergoing towards becoming what I want to become. And you could say that's the teen philosopher, right? But yeah. Just wait a second, I'll go piss. Alright, so I took a piss, I brushed my teeth, I washed my face, and yeah. It's pretty late now, damn. I wanted to make this video today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I really doubt that I'm gonna be able to upload it today. But yeah. The thing is, something cool that happens, well, not cool, but interesting, that happens when you slack off on whatever it is you're slacking off. Like, you have a goal and you stop doing it. You weren't really disciplined. You weren't too disciplined, and you slacked off. I see that too. Don't worry. Fucking no. Yeah. But anyways, if you slack off on anything, whether it is, let's put an example like on eating junk food, right? If you haven't eaten junk food in, let's say, 50 days, and you eat it in those 50 days, you've desperately wanted to eat junk food, right? And you relapse on the 50th day. You're gonna be way more prone to relapsing again after you already did relapse from those 50 days than you would have if you had kept your streak. Because you already did it, might as well keep doing it. You know? It's like, for example, if you smoke, or if you do drugs, or if you do some of your guilty pleasures, let's say, whatever it is. If you already failed to do what you did, then you're more prone to do it again, because you already did it. So if you want to do it again, it's not that bad because you already did it and you can't change the past. So whatever, fuck it, you know? There aren't certain things that we would do again if we had already done them. And sometimes that's a problem, because when you do relapse, you're not as, let's say, you don't ask too much of yourself, you know? You're not as strict. Let me just look up the word real quick. You're not as demanding with yourself, you know? And yeah, once that happens, you fail again, and when you fail again, it becomes even more normal to fail on that, when you should be strict if you want to accomplish something. And yeah, if you tolerate a lot from yourself, then success in life is going to treat you the same way. If you allow yourself not to be disciplined, life is going to allow you not to succeed. If you can look at it that way, you can probably interpret it like in some other way. Because if you're watching this video, you're probably very smart. And if you have understood what I'm saying this far. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like, even when you fail, you should still be as demanding and as not tolerable with yourself as you would be if you had a 100-day streak, and it was so important for you. If it depended on your life, you know. That's what I talked about in my last video. That if life was a video game, and just like in Soul Leveling, that video happened to have a system in which if you don't do what you're supposed to do, then somebody is gonna shoot you in the head and you're gonna die. You know? So obviously you are gonna do what you have to do, like, no matter the situation. If somebody was pointing a gun at me and told me, you gotta do those 100 push-ups today, or I'm gonna kill you, then I would do those 100 push-ups first thing in the morning, you know? So that's how much of a priority your goals need to be for them to actually happen, for them to have a chance of happening, because nothing is guaranteed. But what you do in this world, because success is not certain, what you do is you maximize the chances of you succeeding. You do the things that would get you closer to succeeding. If me doing these push-ups is gonna get me closer to having a Greek god physique, and that's what I gotta do, because it's not gonna be guaranteed. Maybe I could like break my leg tomorrow because I fell off somewhere, and I can no longer train, maybe for the rest of my life, because it's not guaranteed. Anything can happen. But yeah, you might say that, hey, but if you do your workouts and you eat well, then it is basically guaranteed that you're going to succeed. And yeah, you'd be right. It's almost guaranteed. You could consider it that in human terms, in rough terms. You could consider it, oh, it's guaranteed. But you should realize that many other things, in many other ways, success can be guaranteed. Almost. Maybe not as much as your physique would be. And by the way, I'm just saying this as an example. Maybe you have many others, because accomplishing things has moved the world. So it basically applies to any category of life. So yeah. Not knowing the chances or not being sure that something can really happen is really something that often makes people afraid of doing the sacrifice. The sacrifice of right now being me doing these 100 push-ups, right? And so the sacrifice is that I'm not on my bed scrolling on my phone like I could be, you know? Being in comfort. And if somebody guaranteed that, oh, if you do this, you are gonna have this physique, I guarantee you, you know, then you would do those things, trust me. Like, you would do the things necessary. But I do think, and this is just a theory of mine, I do think that the reason why us humans don't do our best is because that we do not know the chances. We do not know whether we can succeed or not. So we just don't do it. And you shouldn't approach what you want like that. You shouldn't approach success like that. And maybe that's the wrong way to say it, because you're not going to have success if you don't try, if you don't actually do your best. And yeah, man, that's basically it. I don't know how many I have. It's probably 70. Yeah, I got to do 30 more. I really don't know. I just forgot. I don't know if I'm in 70 or 80, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and just say that I'm on 70. I don't want to cheat, but yeah, here was nothing. All right, 20 more to go. So, when you fail, you have to be, in fact, more demanding with yourself. More than you were before. Because you failed. You know? And it's going to be harder for you to succeed than it would have been if you hadn't failed. But failure is a part of life. It's necessary so that you can realize how important it is for you to take things seriously. I think I like this type of video. I think I'm probably going to do it again. But yeah, never done a video like this, but whatever, it's cool. Eight minutes until 23rd. Fucking hell, it's my birthday is pretty close. It's gonna be in the 26th of August. Hell. I failed, man. I failed a lot because I don't take things seriously. I'm not gonna lie to you. You should act. You should operate in life as if things were guaranteed. Because what you do when you do your best, what you accomplish with that is that you do what I told you. You maximize the chances of succeeding. You're gonna have more and more chances of succeeding because it's not guaranteed. And I think that's the biggest problem when it comes to people who want to achieve something, who are ambitious, but they slack off. And they go back to the bad habits, you know? They go back to the comfort zone, basically, right? Because there's doubt. The success that they want is not guaranteed. The actions that they might take instead of their comfort doesn't guarantee them success. So that's why they probably don't do it. And maybe that's what happened to me. Maybe that's why I think of it that way. But hell, like, only thing missing is that I study that subject more often, so that I can truly understand whether I'm just talking out of my ass or spitting some facts. I shouldn't be checking the time. I should just do the push-ups, because that's me not checking the time and actually doing the push-ups is gonna maximize the chances of me doing the push-ups on time, because I'm not gonna accomplish anything by looking at the clock, you know? The only thing I'm going to accomplish is wasting more time. And I should act as if I had no time, if I had to do it right now. And the truth is, I have to, because I don't know how much time is left. I can't see the clock from here. The chair's blocking me. You see? It's not guaranteed that I'll do it on time. But I have to do the push-ups as fast as possible, because obviously there's other criteria, there's other let's say aspects of it that you should consider, like doing it correctly. But it's just a simple way to put it. Just do it as fast as possible. In this case, just do it to maximize the chances of you succeeding. And my success right now is doing them on time. And of course, I'm wasting a lot of time talking, so I better get going. All right. I hope that's 100. And look at that. I had 4 minutes left. The video is not going to upload that quickly, but I'll make sure to do the upload before tomorrow, which is in 4 minutes. But yeah, I know it look ugly, I'm sorry. Trust me, I'll get prettier, because if you're disciplined, you're gonna get pretty. Discipline is everything, dude. Even with the way you treat people. Discipline is, and I told this to a friend today, discipline is basically doing what you're supposed to do, regardless of how you're feeling. And sometimes what you're supposed to do is to treat people right, to treat people delicately. And discipline is not just doing what gets you closer to your goal. So, yeah, just wanted to mention that. Maybe I should make like another whole video about it. But that's it for now. Maybe I missed something, but I'm gonna keep this video because it's important for me. This is day 1 accomplished.